all the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hello milkers, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Supernova playthrough. Where we last left off, we had just finished up my favorite encounter with Martin. I still have the head on, even though I should probably swap it now.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire.
They call it Monarch now. It's supposed to be a real help.
So Monarch used to be Terra 1. We just got off Terra 2, which was Edgewater.
Aftertaste the rainbow.
Anywho, we got Vicar Max and Pravarti with us. I'm working on getting Vicar Max some bigger armor. But we got a few things we gotta do, and by a few, I mean we're probably gonna be spending the next 30 minutes to an hour talking. So be ready for that, guys. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. Captain McRed is in a different area of the Groundbreaker, I believe. Sure. Let's talk to her at the sick bay. I don't think there's any. Oh yeah, the rest and go is where we actually meet Gladys. That's right.
I'm not going anywhere. You hear?
I think Ellie is also somebody we can get as a companion.
Out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Okay, yeah, don't pull out the gun, please.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided...
So basically, I gotta talk to her about, like, looking in on her friend, and that's it.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visit. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would fall. Take care.
Are you serious? She's smoking in the sick bay? This is a fireable offense. And by fire, I mean I fire on her.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain? If you're here to better yourself... Did he now? A mouth on... He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another... I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals out. I'd be grateful... Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. You look out, though.
Yeah, Scylla's just like... Death sentence, really.
I'm going.
Okay, so the holograph disguise, basically it's like... I need to map out my movements so that I can, have the shroud. But when it runs out, they'll investigate me, and then it gets harder to talk my way out.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep those clothes for a reason?
Alright, before they ask any questions...
Looking sharp.
What do we got here? Thinking caplets. take anything and everything.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires... What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my... You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room.
Do I just get the XP? Hell yeah.
Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. What? No. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming... Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. Thanks for... Or I guess I should say, Elliot.
Aw, Vicar Max and Pravarti, what are you doing back here? Whoops. Alright, totally avoided a question there. And I think I'm hungry? Eat some bread.
Keep hanging. Look, you have your...
Any word? Good luck. The board's got an... I'd go with you to see the board's...
So yeah, we just help out our friend, and then I think she lets us, or she joins the team. I guess I could go back there and get that. Yeah, that's the companion quest right there. And then drinking sapphire wine is just Pravarti, if you couldn't already tell she's lesbian. So I would have to talk to Gladys just to know about the science weapon. Let me talk to Junlei.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing.
Tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
I put a couple of bits in Vera's pool.
Spratwurst vendor. Ike's Armory.
You look like someone who's...
Specialize in melee weapons, he said. What kind of armor you got? Restricted stock, huh? Restore some of your tactical time dilation meter when you deal a critical hit. Oh my god. That's actually pretty correct. Mr. N, damage type N-ray. Minus 50%. But let's get that. Oh my goodness. This guy's decked out. They're just untouchable. And what do I have for his primary? Do I just give him the light machine gun? Probably. Because she's got the shocker, so she can be up close. You can even see the air in here, how it's moving, because it's just so hot.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Township from the dangers of...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineer...
Salute. Copy that, chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
Can I respond with just passing through? Hell yeah.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it?
14,500
What can I do
XP
for
for
you?
introducing.
I was just thinking. I haven't got much experience.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space...
I'd be happy to make the time.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry.
Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging. Groundbreaker.
So now this is where we're going to speed through it a little bit, basically just saying, yeah, our parts are messed up. You'll need a contractor to work this out. I'm available.
Huh? According to my grandmother's old...
Yeah. The back bay.
Hold on. There's something... The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned, and a haven for miscreants now.
The miscreants down there.
Those idiots are immune to... If you could find...
So I think technically there is a way to solve the problem down there without totally getting into a firefight. Alright, so I guess we'll talk to Udon Bedford. Oh, bounty drone, huh? Oh, for Phineas.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you...
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Oh yeah, I think Udom Bedford and Alex Hawthorne had like a... I think they had a gay relationship, I'm not too sure. Or maybe Udom Bedford had a crush on Alex. I think that might be how it is. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells, I forgot. You can literally just say to hell with the main story and just turn in Phineas, I think. I'm gonna... Oh my god, you sprat fuck! Give me back my ship.
Oh no, this is terrible.
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex.
What was your relationship?
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me...
Yep. Yep, he kept a copy.
That's just like him. Tell me.
Yeah, but I want the XP.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear.
That was his greatest
you know?
fear,
Devour.
becoming their shit. Again, very sorry, but...
Right. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted post. You haven't read the posters? He's a That's... well, that's just terrible.
Well, it's
news.
true. Alex never did mention him
What
because
am I
he
going to do
died.
now? Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she had. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but...
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board... What guarantee do I have that she'll agree? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
So they did have a hired killer coming after her. The Collector. No, we were just leaving. Alright, that was a cool little interaction. It was certainly shorter than I thought it was going to be. What the hell is this? Public terminal. Hack. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Wildcat Group Groundbreaker Meetup. Even though it's been nigh 20 years since our last meetup, I thought we could get the old gang back together. Some of us are on Tartarus and not reading the message, but I have not lost hope. Oh no. I should have read it. Damn it. Alright guys, go back and read that message. Apparently there was something important in there that me keep wanting to read it. They deleted it from the archive. I guess there's nothing else to do besides talk to Gladys. That should definitely get me a level up.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
We ain't renting no room. We have a ship. Doesn't look like they got anything good, so let's just... Yeah, I'll keep that. I'll just keep everything. Do I have 10,000? I do, so I think I could just straight buy the nav key from her without... Wait outside, guys. I'll handle this.
Bless my heart. A stranger come... You here for a particular reason? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. Now, I only have the one nav key, and they're hard to come by these days.
So yeah, I could literally just pay the 10,000 bits and take it, or I could do the opportunity, which I'm absolutely going to do because it's more XP. It's probably going to require me killing things. This might send us to the derelict spaceship? Or space station, maybe? We'll see.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? She sent me a recording.
Yep.
Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. If you should find a secret worth selling, the more we got the corpse fighting each other. Don't forget.
That's right. So, what the hell is that? Corrosion? 660 DPS? What is that? This data cartridge contains the public records of Hephaestus's mining outpost on Scalia. It can be viewed using the captain's terminal at the Unreliable. Battered Mardet datapad, an old datapad once used by the Groundbreakers Mardet security force. From the accumulation of dust and grime, it hasn't been accessed in over a decade. August 7th, 2344. At the Last Hope. Respondent to the code at the Last Hope, Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat. That got himself soaked. Da-da-da-da-da. Had another run-in with the Rung Leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing, locked himself in the repair bay off Dock Slip 13 and refused to come out, keep raving about a weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit. Okay, so Dock Slip 13 locked himself in the repair bay off Dock Slip 13. Okay, the repair bay. And then that I gotta look at on the ship. Damn, that just seems too good of a weapon to pass up. Oh, so that's another science weapon that I just learned about with that journal. So my medical and science are already max. So wait, did I just unlock corrosion? Did I not just buy a weapon with corrosion? So if I spend all 10 points and put it into science, my corrosion damage will go up. Not to mention science weapon, plasma damage, shock damage, and N-ray go up. It's tempting. Oh, so once something hits 50, I need to individually do it. Okay, okay. Yeah, I should probably get the dialogue up. If not, I could get the guns up. Maybe I'll do 7. Well, if I get all that, it just puts it to 50. But I would like to divvy it up a tiny bit. So let's do that. And then, of course, I would like to bring this up again. I don't really worry about blocking. Or dodging, I should say. Melee, I'm not really going to do that. Companions have higher rating. Skill bonus to player skills, 100%. Okay. Be able to see what's inside for the lockpick could be pretty cool. Pristine item chance is an up 100. But let's just get the dialogue up. Because now that I'm actually going to be hitting areas that have this scrambler, it's going to be pretty ideal. So Skelia, that's the back base. This is a totally different planet on Terra 2. So we go back to the Edgewater planet of Terra 2, but it's at a different spot, like a totally different area. And this whole planet got a whole bunch of side missions, because basically what it is she wants you to bring back company secrets, and the company secrets are like a science weapon and then like a few other things. So I think I can bring her back like 3 things, that she gives me like so much money for it. But of course that's all the XP with it too, so I think that's what I'll do. But first things first, I want to go down to the back bays. Actually, let's look at Hawthorne's computer, because then I can also talk to Pravarti about that. When near hostiles, excuse me? What? What? You guys see that, right? Oh, groundbreaker weapon, whoa. That's probably the room that you stay in. That's probably why it's got the key card. Just 2 free bypass shunts. Don't mind if I do. For a second I thought that was a dead body. Well, that should be enough mag picks now to pick her safe. What? Thought I had 3 already.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
I ran out when this popped up the first time, so
Finals are scheduled to air soon,
I don't
but a
care.
scandal
Wait,
has
scandal.
rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first.
What?
Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage.
They're not juicing, and that's an issue? I guess.
Rizzo Triple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Oh my gosh. Doc Slip 13. Oh, duh. Shh. Alright, before I do anything, let me get that, Is it better than the automag? I mean, they technically both use light, so yeah, I guess.
Well, well, well. What fine treasures might await us in here?
Alright, I'm gonna hit these guys with the long gun, and then I'll hit the scrap mechanical with the corrosive. I really like this sight.
I smite you in the name of the law!
Okay. Damn. Damn, that scrap mechanical was doing some damage, but I absolutely peppered him with this corrosive. Shiny servo, 60-some bits. 13-some bits with that. Alright. And since they got such crazy armor on, they do like no damage to my people. The workbench. Oh, I can't upgrade my pistol. That's interesting. But I could upgrade what they're using. Sure, more critical damage for Pravarti's one. Sure. Tinker. So I could use it to level it up. No greater than 5 of my own level, and the DPS is almost 1,000. God. Okay. So I definitely want to get up that lockpicking one, because now that means I can find more bits and stuff. So that's probably what I'll try and level up next. Okay, so yeah, this was just a back bay that they had a little outpost at. Grenade launcher, range weapons spread. I feel like there's one guy I was missing. Did one guy melt to my corrosive shot? I thought there was like an outlaw leader. Repair hanger key card. Oh, there he is. Anti-adrenaline inhalant. Time tactical recharge rate 50%. And day wear option 2, stealth. Okay. Prismatic hammer. So it's a Hammersmith, 103 DPS, two-handed melee, only level 7, so we can definitely get it up. But it does have some pretty good damage for that. But it says Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company Aramid Ballistics stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to the market. All the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. Oh my god, it's so huge. It's interesting how the first... Every now and again there's like red with it. This is probably, yeah, this is probably talking about the hammer and all that. This hammer is a lesson, a symbol, yeah. Yeah, guy was going crazy. Man, now that I know this weapon exists, man, might have to do some devious things with this. But you know what? Oh, duh. Can't give him a weapon that I have equipped. Wait, what happened to my other weapon that I had there? What did I have? Oh, I guess my hunting rifle, I guess. But let me reset everything. Because I want... Oh my god, hold up, how do I want to do this? Bam, and then swap, bam. Put this here. Swap to that. take that off, put that on, put this on, and then... Honestly, just for shits and giggles, let's keep that on. I'll hold back on using the sniper rifle. So it's lockpick that I need to upgrade, and unfortunately I need to upgrade at 11 to get more bits and containers. But getting up that would be pretty cool. The location hit effects don't even go until 40? Jesus. So I guess I'll spend 6 points on that and put the remaining 4 into here, so that then I can just put a little bit from the next level in. I don't know if like a status, I can't remember if a status effect bar pops up when I'm using the shrink ray or not. Yeah, I guess I'll just go back to the ship. We'll run back. Alright, so I guess we're gonna return to the ship, we're gonna talk to Junlei, we're gonna look at the captain's log for what it's got on there.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
They ain't got nothing over here. Yeah, I'll come out and steal that just in case I get caught. Oh. Ain't no way they're catching me in here. I wanted to read that. What was it? What's a hunter's kit? Ranged weapon skill. I do have to get armor with slots on it, because then I can actually put on the frickin' things. Is that the one guy?
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Gotta hand it to you, boss. Yes, just give me a shot, that's... Oh, okay. Sure, I can be myself.
Just be yourself,
I can
man.
Be myself. You're looking for crew. And yeah, I know... Wow, thanks. I'll just gather my...
You got a crew now, Felix.
Alright, Felix can now join the party. So now that we got Felix, we just need to get Ellie, and then we'll be at a majority of the party members, because there's 6 to collect.